sometimes religion like muddles, identity, and it's like, well, I want to do this, but my religion says do that. So I always tell people, like, you really have to figure out like why you're Muslim, why you're Christian. Don't do it because your parents say it or your community is saying it. Don't wear hijab because somebody's saying it, or you feel like you're going to be a better Muslim if you wear this. What is in here saying? And so I wish what they would have taught me when I was growing up as a young Muslim girl who was very impressionable, I wish they would have taught me spirituality, the connection in here versus the outer. And so there was a point when I got divorced that I almost didn't want to be Muslim anymore, not because I didn't believe in Allah or Prophet Muhammad or the teachings. I didn't want to be Muslim because the people kept like telling me how not Muslim I was. Oh, you were with black nail polish, or you trying to model, or you wearing a cowboy hat and a full face of makeup. That's definitely not Muslim. I'm like, but I am Muslim. And they constantly was calling me kafir, which means non-Muslim, which is like the most highest disrespectful thing you could say to a Muslim. They would call me slut, all types of things for wearing pants. And I'm like, well, I don't, well, fuck it. I was like, well, fuck it then. I don't want to be Muslim. If I can't please you people, I'm not going to be Muslim. But then somebody had to tell me, I don't care if you wear a tank top, tube top, straight bikini, like whatever, you're still Muslim if you say you're Muslim. And that honestly, like, it was so simple, but it changed me. Like, I was like, I can be Muslim and a social media influencer. I can be Muslim and have a foul mouth. I can be Muslim and do better tomorrow if I wanted to. You know what I mean? And so I think sometimes we have to be like, okay, let's take a step back from religion and be spiritual. Like, what does that mean to you?
866-801-8255. We're talking with Leah Vernon. You can follow her at Leah J. Vernon, and we're going to tweet out her book, which is Unashamed, Musings of a Fat Black Muslim. So what does it mean to be Muslim to you? You just said all of those things. Why Islam, and why not anything else? What resonates with you? What resonates with Islam for you?
I think mostly it's the forgiveness aspect. I don't think people, they never... In the Quran, there's so much stuff about forgiveness. We always want to be like, oh, you going to hell. Like, even growing up, it's like, okay, the shaitan going to get you. The devil going to get... Like, I used to be so scared that the shaitan was going to bite my feet when I went to sleep, because I thought, like, because we talked about it so much at, like, Islamic school and stuff like that, that the devil was going to get you. You're going to hell. Like, be good or you're going to hell. And there's so much, like, in the Quran about forgiveness. Like, there's this one story, and I'm not like a mufti or a sheikh or anything, but about a prostitute basically feeding a dog, and that got her into paradise. Like, we don't hear the stories like that. We only want to focus on, like, the negative aspects, and, like, I'm sometimes not a good person and I want to be forgiven, and I need something to strive towards, and I think Islam is for me. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna leave that.
Do you practice Islam on a more individual basis, or do you go to a mosque? What does that look like for you?
So when I was back in Detroit, I hated everyone there, especially the Muslims.
And the whole town.
All
That's
the
a lot of
Muslims.
hate.
I know people are going to text me after this, like, oh, so you hate all Muslims in Detroit? No, yes, I do.
Yeah.
No, actually, I have some really good friends in Detroit that are Muslim, but overall, the Muslim communities in Detroit, they're toxic, unfortunately. And so when I was married, I was heavy into going, to Friday prayer and doing all this cool stuff, like going to the events. And then I started to see the misogyny and the sexism and the double standards.
Yeah.
Like, okay, men can do this, but women, you can't do that. And I'm just like, wow. And so when I got divorced, it was over. I'm like, I'm not dabbling in Ramadan. I'm not dabbling in anything that's Muslim. I don't want to be a part of it. Now that I've kind of healed a little bit from the divorce and moved out of that toxic situation, I go to the mosque in New York. I feel like they're more liberal and more like open to different kinds of Muslims. And so, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like super duper religious. I'm more spiritual. Yep. So I think for the most part, it's individual.
Is that the 90th Street Mosque?
The one that's in NYU.
Okay.
I don't know about the streets. I'm not from here.
Detroit.